Hello to you all. Thank you very much for joining me. It is a very special Train Sim World live stream tonight. It is the 223rd edition of our midweek tradition. That is midweek World of Trains, and it is Matt Pedestal's birthday today. So I'm going to play a bit of Stevie Wonder in the background. Now I'm joking. Happy birthday to Matt. And hopefully you are having a pink cake birthday. Yes, I guarantee his cake would be pink. Welcome aboard. How are you? And it'll probably be a cat cake too. Welcome aboard to our midweek World of Trains, Birmingham Cross City, Class 170. New timetable. It is the 170 with the Midlands and the country cross trains, class 170. So let's fire up, ladies and gentlemen. I did a gameplay of this earlier today. I was actually in the middle of downloading it, so you might have seen a bit of glitching going on there at the start of the stream. And I had to stop it for a split second because I realized I still had the downloading to the YouTube still going on, so it was causing issues. So I had to stop it. So I'll get that sorted later on today. I've just got so much work I've got to post up still. Lots of Rugby League 26 action as we are doing all the gameplay this weekend. I promise you I'm doing all of it. And I just finished off actually doing the Manly Roosters game earlier. So yeah. Right. We are ready to rock and roll. So let's fire her up. I've actually just finished my tea as well, so I'm sort of trying to pick up my tooth at that. That's why we got this screen on, because I got some chicken stuck in my teeth. I had a baked dinner tonight, actually. Very wet day here in Sydney. It's very, very wet, actually. It's going to be wet for the next few days. I didn't actually realize also when we were live streaming last night, actually, there was an earthquake in Russia, or just off the coast of Russia. 8.7, some are saying 8.8. If it's over 8, then Jesus Christ. Hold on to your hats, as they say. Not pleasant at all. Right. I went to a old museum here when I was a kid, actually on a school excursion that actually had a earthquake demonstration thing on there, and it used to you walk onto this thing, and they got different levels of how earthquakes are. Like this is like a certain Richter scale. This is a certain other Richter scale, and this is what it'll feel like if it was this Richter scale. And I'm thinking, Jesus Christ! All right. Now I know what it feels like when the earthquake, when you... we're not going to talk about that. Anyway, let's get into it. Welcome aboard to Midweek World of Trains. I have got a new intro, folks, but it is got a bit of an issue at the moment, so I've had to zoom it up as much as possible. So I need to redo this intro. But anyway, let's get into it. All right. Welcome to Midweek World of Trains, episode 223. Live chat is open to subscribers only now. All comments will be held a review on the replay of the stream. And welcome to you all. Thank you very much for joining us for this very special midweek World of Trains, episode 223. This is our final special until our top 5 countdown, ladies and gentlemen, here at Australia Worldwide Entertainment, because we are going to be, we're not doing the Castle Walsberg 101 Expert DLC. That's getting released on Thursday. It will be released on Friday morning for PC Steam, only PC Steam. It's not going to Epic PC, but it will be PC Steam at 5 a.m. if you are interested in that, Australian Eastern Standard Time here in Australia. So that's people in Queensland, New South Wales, ACT, and Victoria, and Tasmania. So that'll be 4:30 a.m. in South Australia, Northern Territory, and it will be at 3:30 a.m. It'll be at 3 a.m. in Western Australia. So that's for the people here in Australia. For you people in New Zealand, it will release at 7 a.m. So there you go. Right. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody is well. Rodney, welcome aboard. Chris, thank you very much for joining us. Yes, I did know it was Matt's birthday today. I did know. So yes, I know that his birthday always falls just before the release of each Train Sim World. So this is we've got a poll vote going on today actually as well, folks, on our live stream that is asking you the question: will you purchase Train Sim World 6 at launch? We don't normally talk about this until we actually know what's going to be involved in it and what new features and all this stuff. But I thought I'll jump ahead on this one this time around, and give you guys a bit of a way to get involved in our live stream tonight. So we're asking you on the poll vote: will you be purchasing Train Sim World 6? Do note, I don't work for Dovetail any way, shape, or form. I'm not part of the beta team. I'm not part of any of that. I'm just a casual player that does live streaming action and done uploaded videos since 2019 of Train Sim World. I am a Train Sim World OG. I played the game at my mate's house in 2017 when it was first released at Sandpatch Grade. It was the first route. First DLC was Great Western Railway. As you know, we're getting remastered, which I think is going to be the UK core route for Train Sim World 6. And we're asking you the question tonight: will you be purchasing Train Sim World 6? Yes, no, wait till it's on sale is another option, or wait until the launch bugs are being fixed is another one. So, yeah, sometimes those launch bugs can take a few months, maybe sometimes a year. So, yeah, it's funny how it's taken them almost 12 months to finally completely give us a massive optimization update. And then, we're in a good place at the moment. So, yeah, these happen every year. Trust me, every year. So, yeah, the shit will hit the fan come September again. Everyone will be like, oh, fuck, here we go again. Anyway, we are ready to rock and roll. Sorry about the swearing, but that's just me being honest. Yeah. Right. So, as you know, I got the modded timetable, and I got the brand new timetable. So I actually purchased this today. It was only $22 for me. Only $22. Why was it only $22? Well, the bundle that is actually on Steam was actually cheaper than actually purchasing the DLC on its own. So I thought, all right, I'll get the bundle. I already got the Cross City and the Centro DLC. So I only need the other piece, and it was only $20. It was cheaper than the other one. So I thought, yep, sweet, cool, $22. So yeah, I was quite happy. So let's get into it. All right, Class 170. This is what is evolved. Obviously, you know, I got the mod, so that's why you see a little bit difference here. I've got a whole bunch of different types of. Look how many. Oh my God, we got so many Class 66 designs. So many different designs, so many different mods going on, and yep, this makes it really cool. There's one service with there's a couple of services with the high-speed train. We'll do something with that later on. I do believe there's a couple here with the Class 37, which are quite long. And then you got the Class 66s. There's one with that one. There's a few with this one. So there's a fair few with this one. There was only one with this one. And then there's, a whole bunch of them with the other ones. So, yeah. Class 390, there's one. There's only 6 minute. So it's basically just a driving empty coach from Aston to New Street. It's a couple miles down the road. Centro, we've got services for the Centro, which is absolutely fantastic. A whole bunch of services with the Centro. And we got the 323 there. And then the 170, which is the star of the show, ladies and gentlemen. And as I did do a cross-country earlier tonight, I'm going to be doing a Class 170 to kick it off here right now. So we're going to be doing the 8:07 a.m. service. And we hope you do enjoy. Let's fire her up and enjoy the ride. Here we go. This is Midweek World of Trains. Our special Birmingham Cross City new timetable, the 170. 2 new liveries and Ribbit Games with this one. And we all hate Ribbit Games, don't we? We all hate Ribbit Games. All right, ribbitgameshate.com. Right, let's go. What's this service? To Birmingham New Street. So let's see if we actually get the thing up and going this time. Okay. TPWS and AWS operational. This train is bound for Birmingham New Street. Stopping at University and Birmingham New Street. There was people complaining that were talking about the PSIs at the stations and that not working, and also on the trains. I can confirm they are working quite fine. That was for the console. There is a Class 170 intro for the new one. Is it, Chris? I didn't actually know that because yeah, I've just been too busy with other stuff as well. And I didn't really see the need of doing a 170 training. Like I said, it's it's going to be the same as the ScotRail one, and it's quite a simple train to drive. I'll definitely get around to getting it up there, though. Just obviously, for the sake of we always do the intro, the introduction tutorials. So we'll get that up there, and we'll post that up, and we'll premiere that one tomorrow sometime. I just got so much stuff I've got to load up. There's a lot of work that needs to be loaded up, and I've got to load up overnight, and I've got to load up again tomorrow night, and there's a heap of content coming our way. Still got to do the I still got to edit the truck spotting as well. I'm sort of holding off the truck spotting actually, folks, because the one that I had at Penrith has been getting less views than what I would have liked to have. So I'm actually holding off with the 59 full-length truck spotting video. So I'm going to premiere that one now on Friday instead of Thursday. So yeah, it's just not getting viewed as I would have liked to have. It's actually our worst full-length truck spotting video I've done, to be honest. It's I'm very disappointed for a new location. I'm very, very disappointed. All right, let's go up the hill. It does struggle a little bit up this hill, folks. It can take a little bit. Yeah, so nothing's changed inside this cab. The only thing that's changed is these poles, the colouring of the poles. I will take you through, at the end of this journey, I'll take you through the cab and show you inside the passenger area. And if you'd like to get involved in our live chat, it is open to subscribers. Yeah, so I average around 37 miles per hour up this hill. It is a bit of a struggle. That's what I was worried about when this was announced for this route. I thought, ooh, if this goes to Bromsgrove, then it's going to be a bit of a challenge because going up the hill, it's yeah, quite slow. And we all seen this last night. We did this last night on the modded timetable on Choo Choo Tuesdays. And we failed at the end. Remember, folks, I got to stop before the red marker this time. Before the red, before the red signal. Just remind me, please, when we're close. Just say, don't run it over, Aussie. I was tired. Don't worry. Crazy Aussie Adventure, g'day to you. Thanks for joining us, buddy. How you going? I haven't bought it yet. Yep, understandable. If you're holding off, you know, we're close to train 716. It's not a demand. You must buy this straight away when it comes out. Everybody, you know, a lot of people are like that now anyway. I'm been like that for a while now. Do I hold off? If I wasn't a streamer, I would be. By the way, folks, I know it's going to be very soon when the VSETs are retired from the railway lines. So I am. By the way, we've got free travel at the moment on the Sydney trains. Did you know that, folks? Yep, it's happening from tomorrow. I think tomorrow and until Saturday morning or something. That's actually going to be cool. I know that the VSETs are going to be retiring at the end of, like in October sometime on the Western Main Line here, but I promise you guys, I'm going to do a very special video looking in the outside of the train, and I'm going to try to get as much video as possible inside the train without somebody hopefully telling me off, yeah, because it's a quiet train. But if they say anything anyway, I'll stop the recording. I'll explain to them who I am and that, and you know, whatnot. I said, yeah. But anyway, I want to do a documentary, sort of documentary of the VSET because it's going to be retired, and I want to do this for the channel before the end of era, or the end of my childhood, you know, on the railways. So. Yeah, it's you see the train's now picking up pace. Now we've gone over that big slope. We're a little bit on a slope, but 3%, 0.3%. And this is a DMU that we're driving, so it's not an EMU or it's a DMU, it's a diesel. Relies on third rail. I love this thing when it flies past though. Did you hear that sound? It did that earlier today when I was actually going faster, and it was like, it sounded hectic. When the windows are down though, it actually sounds like you actually, it sounds exactly the same as you are when you're on, like out like this. Listen to this sound. Listen to that sound, and now listen to it when I open the windows. It sounds exactly the same. So for me, I really, that's annoying. And just proves again that that's, yeah, River Games, just, yeah, basically cutting corners. I like this just here though, the full first aid rescue and treatment, electric shock and all that stuff. Nearest doctor. If I could write something on there, I'll write Dr. Spaz. This is new. I don't remember seeing that. Unit 17408, vehicle 50440. See, this is what I would love to. If we had a board where, like a number thing we could put in, we'd put in vehicle 50440, Oh no, damn it, I've just bloody flipped the screen. Hopefully that doesn't cause issues. Fuck. That's all good. I quickly went onto the other side of the screen just then, I apologise. There's an issue going on here with cars and it says 0. I think that's a bug. I'm pretty certain that would be a bug because we've had the 0 bug before. $100 miles per hour is the maximum speed on this train. It should say it. Yep, there it is. There is suspension, the suspension on this one. Let's have a look at that on the side. Is there a train just up in front of us, or is it just playing the mind games with me? Oh, there is a train just there. Okay. It is for the new ones. Okay, okay, okay. Is it only just the one, or is it both of them, Chris? You wouldn't think it'd be both of them, surely, because they're both the same. It's just... I noticed that we're supposed to be at university at 8:29. We're still like more than 10 minutes away for that, so we are basically ahead of schedule. And yeah, just a one. Yeah, of course it would. Hopefully it's a cross-country one, actually. But yeah, I that's why I thought I'll ask you last night when you said you're on it. I thought, oh well, while you're on it, I'll get you to see if there's an introduction, and then I could have known what to do this morning. But I just had other work straight away to do. I just had no time. But I was thinking also when I was on it earlier doing the run, I thought, oh, surely there won't be any introduction, because you know the 170 is had one before, and it doesn't. There's no real point of having it again, even though they're different liveries. And I also thought Rivet Games would cut corners, so they always, you know, always do. So yeah, I'm quite surprised actually there is one. Yeah, so we have got a brand new Class 170 cross country trains uploaded video premiering on tomorrow on the YouTube channel. So that'll be at 5:15 p.m. Australian Eastern Time tomorrow. So do look forward to that. And like I explained, I was in the middle of processing that video. Before I went live. I actually went live and I realized I still got it processing, so I had to quickly stop the stream and turn all that off. And so yeah, it will be posted up later on. So I do look forward to that one tomorrow. And it's going the opposite way as well. So we're going to do both ways tonight anyway, but yeah, just a trip I did earlier. And I showed off some of the trains that are at the station and whatnot. Showed you guys that the PSIs were working and all that stuff. It said Cardiff City on the train too, and I thought, Cardiff Central on the train. I thought, ooh, okay, this is a little bit weird seeing that on there. But yeah, the service was to Cardiff, so apparently the Class 170s go all the way up there. So. All right, coming up to the Cadbury Factory station. I did explain on the uploaded video. I would have loved to have seen with this enhancement pack that we have. I would have loved to have seen a big giant Cadbury logo on the side of this building, which is not that one just there. This one. I would love to see just on here a big massive Cadbury logo and it lights up in purple at night. That would be sick. Because that is the Cadbury factory. And just a couple, you know, vans or something. They could take some of the network rail vans, like just the standard white vans, put them down the bottom there and just paint them all into purple and Cadbury logo and whatnot. That'd be sick. For the 2019 timetable, got to dress the bears in suits. Would that be like that on the up? Dress the bears on the suits. Got to dress bears on the suits. What do you mean by that? I don't think that was one of the collectibles, but was that a ministry or? Ah, yes, it's a collectible. Yes, the collectibles. No, collectibles, it doesn't matter what timetable you're on, Chris. You should be able to do the collectibles on any of them, even with the modded one. Yeah, it wouldn't, with collectibles, it's, there's no new collectibles or anything. We haven't had them. Actually, that's quite an interesting, idea, thing that you've just said there, Chris, actually, where some updated timetables that are actually implemented into new locos and whatnot that are paid DLCs, could actually maybe give us some new collectibles to collect. That might be something to that Dovetail could explore, and actually something you may actually want to put up on the Dovetail forums and get some conversation going. That would be very interesting, actually. I think the community may actually like that idea. So yeah, definitely. I'm not part of the forums, but if I was, I'd definitely be putting that up there. That sounds very good. Don't say I didn't say that. I'll give you the credit, mate. So we're waiting for this red signal in front as we're heading into uni. Got the train just up here. We should be right now. Where's that damn train? No, it should be right now because he's just passed that upper signal. All right, we're right. So we're approaching university. Change here for the Birmingham Hospital and the University of Birmingham. Now there is a bit of a jump, but you can see the passengers were just going straight through it, like they're breaking their legs. Like, look at that. And look at that. Ow! I just clipped my legs and fell through the train. Just tripped over the train, into the train. Yeah, do note when this route was originally...
From the platform edge.
Hang on.
The next train at platform 2...
Yeah, when this train was train station well, when this route was released originally, this particular train station, the university, was actually was in a redevelopment, and when this route was released, it was still under construction in real life. This train station, and wasn't too far off completion, but yeah, this was actually released before this station in particular was shown here on Train Sim World before it was actually opened in reality. So it was quite interesting because yeah, it was you know, you got to see it first on a train sim before real life to see what it would look like, but obviously, you know, it would look different in ways in reality, but the only way we would find out if it's pretty close to being legit, if it's somebody knows, lives in the Birmingham region or has been to this station in reality and knows what it looks like. Maybe you can give us some insight to that, and let us know that yes, it definitely looks pretty spot on, or that obviously it looks different in the game. So I'm always up for those conversations. If you're a rail fan, click that subscribe button. Don't hesitate. We are live always, Mondays, Wednesdays. Train Sim World 6 era, that we're going to be Mondays and Wednesdays. Choo Choo Tuesdays, which we were on last night, is retiring at the end of Train Sim World 5. We had a very good response last night, actually. It was a pretty good view base last night. So I thank everybody that watched last night. It was really good. Do note that those ad breaks that we have, they are in there because, you know, I need to make it income somehow. So they're not as often as watching a soap opera or anything like that. Close the doors. Yeah, tell him Matt's cake has been eaten by a lion. Yes. Tell him yes, I know, but tell him his cake is no longer pink, it's actually brown. I don't think he's going to be happy. Oh, he's not going to be happy now. Matt's cake is now brown. It's been eaten by a lion. I'm sorry about this wonky chair, folks, if you can hear that. It's just, this chair is definitely on its legs. I've tried to fix it up earlier today, actually, and tried to tighten it up as much as I can, but nah, I'm so fat. This chair is like, yeah. You know, I'm a 96 kilo man, so it's a bit... Yeah, this chair's definitely, yeah, 4 years old. It's done. It's done. I really need to get a weekend here where I'm going to commit to building a whole new looking studio. Should try to get it done before the release of Train Sim World 6, actually, so we've got something nice and fresh for you guys. We're going to be all freshed up, ready to go. Birmingham New Street approaching at 1.4 miles. We're coming up to the five ways very shortly. Gotta be going past it. Oops, speeding, Oz. Slow down. Oh, here comes the cross country. Nice. Got the enhancement pack installed on here as well, of course, yes. There is some services that go the other way as well, to Aston, I do believe. So there's some stuff at Aston as well. We'll do one of those very shortly. Attention passengers, we are approaching Birmingham New Street. Change here for connecting services to the West Coast Main Line. It's not a new studio, like, it'd be a new setup. Like, I want to get a new, I want to get, I have got a nice seat already, but like another seat already, but it goes backwards too much, so it's sort of I don't know how it would feel with my steering wheel and everything. So yeah, I just got to get some new just got to get some new stuff organized, but I don't know, I've sort of coming up with different designs and stuff at the moment. See, I got to make sure that I've still got an area where I can stream, but I want to actually have a permanent area where I'm doing my truck sim. And this is where I'm sort of been, like, I'm at a stage now where I'm also, this PC starting to shit. And actually, I thought it shit itself actually today. Actually, I really thought I lost my PC earlier today, because it completely froze up and shut down on me and automatically just loaded back up again. And yeah, I'm very I've got to be very cautious about this, folks. We don't have the train in front this time, which is good. There we go. We made it. Yes. All right, there we have it. Very nice. Alright, so that should complete itself after the 36, so 5, 3, 2, 1, done. Okay, what's going on? Don't tell me there's another bloody issue with this. Why is it not completing the service?
Attention please. This is a public announcement. Criminals are known to operate in this area. For your own safety, please ensure that all your valuables are kept secure and out of sight.
All right, there we go. All right, so yeah, there was a bit of an issue going on there, but that's all been sorted out. Birmingham, so we had a platinum there. All right, let's go to free roam. So what we want to do is that, well, first things first, we want to turn off all that. We want to go and have a look inside the train. So here we go. I swear this, I don't know, are these the colours inside this train in real life, or, because seriously, this looks like a Southern. It looks like a Southern. Just the colouring and everything. And yeah, that sort of gave me a sort of a, when I seen this, I thought, oh, maybe they're doing the 171, and Chris was talking about it last night on the stream, but I did, the part that you're talking about, Chris, I actually looked at it after the stream. It actually is a complete different route. So it's got nothing to do with East Coast Way. So it goes from Orr up to the Southeastern High Speed at Ashford International. So yeah, it would be a different train route if they did do it. So nothing to do with East Coast. If the East Coast Way was a standard, it would go to Hastings. If it went to Orr, then maybe you'll see like 170s can be added in a modded timetable where they'll classify them as 171s, and if they're built like they built with the West Coast Mainline modded timetables, then yeah, they'll intimate it like that. But I have actually been told that Flex, I think it's Flex. Well, I haven't been told myself, but I did see some comments that one of the modders, Speedy Heath, was saying that one of the main modders that does the modded timetables with the West Coast Mainline and that is actually now starting to go away from doing mods and stuff. So it sounds like he's obviously busy with other things in life and whatnot, and has given up with Train Sim World. So it's not been confirmed, but it doesn't sound too good. We need somebody to step up. So this is the same vote as what we had for the Aussie mods for American Truck Simulator. We need somebody to step up to the plate and actually start, yeah, doing the content for us. So anyway, let's go back to the main menu and continue our journey here tonight. All right, so we've currently got the regulars on the live chat, Chris and Crazy Aussie. And if you are a rail fan and a Train Sim World player, click that subscribe button, join our family today, and come and join our chat. All right, so let's now, we're meant to go back to the timetable, but anyway, we know what we're doing. We are doing the Cross City now, and I do believe there's, are they all just, okay, so they seem to be all that way. Are these ones the same? Okay. Did I get it the right timetable? Yeah, I did. It must be just these ones. Okay. So, yeah, this is what I seen earlier. So we're going to go from Birmingham New Street to Aston. So that's what we're going to do right now. We'll continue our services. All right. So we will do the cross-country one later on. But for now, we're going to do the same livery we just did now. But we're going to Aston. So it's basically, technically, you know, we're going to continue our journey to Aston. Right. 1 GO6. Well, we're on the platform 1, so there you go. And GSM, put down testing black box. 1, 2, 3. $350 there, Venti West Coast 390, Panalina, 325, just taking off now. 323, sorry. What did I say, 325? Sorry, my apologies. Three, 2, 3. Yes, I love being up here, it's so awesome. And all of a sudden it's raining inside. I love American plugs. I like Chinese being. What? Okay. He loves American plugs. Okay, fair enough. Oh my god. It's just a normal, typical launch bugs, crazy Aussie. Yeah, I've seen a lot of the chat up on the forums last night anyway, so I knew there was a fair few issues going on. Jamie actually got on there at one stage too, DTG Jamie. So yeah, Jamie was on the forums saying it's not good, he'll look into it and see what's going on, and yeah, we're, I think Alex was there at one stage too, so. But yeah, no, there was a fair bit of chatter going on. You know, everyone saying, oh, typical Rivet, you know, and all this, yeah. Rivet have never really done the community. I seriously don't know why they continue to deal with Rivet, to be honest, in my opinion. Looks like I might. Do I have the husband? No, I'm pretty sure. There's the construction for HS2 for Cannon Street. Obviously, Cannon Street's going to be here. We are stopping at the Dode. So it's going to Warsaw, 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 but it doesn't go that way in the game. So when you get to Aston, Aston breaks off and goes down to Cross City still, but when it actually keeps going that way, so it keeps going that way in the in reality. Yeah, this whole area's completely changed in real life. Yeah, you got bridges going over top and whatnot there, and there's all kinds of things. Lots of construction, lots of just chaos, and lots of jobs for people as well. One of the biggest rail projects in the world actually at the moment, not just in Britain. It's definitely Britain's biggest construction project going on, but it's one of the biggest in the world going on actually, the HS2. 350 there. Yeah, I can see the letters, D, U, G. Oh my God. Yeah, as much as these passenger like NPCs they call them, they're just so like pathetic and just this, you know, like how much it drives me insane. But you can't help but just like do some funny things with them with with me doing like voiceovers and making them sound funny, and it's like I'm full up on the letters. I can't see properly. I have to be right up against it, you know, like, hello, I need to be right here, you know. You know. You playing the game while you're actually watching too, Chris, are you? Okay, coming into the station. There's a plant. Yeah, playing the game, watching the stream. Yeah, so this goes straight forward. It doesn't go over towards the rest of the Cross City. That's why it stops here. Alright. Alright, there we go. So very nicely done, and another platinum medal. And we now will return to the menu. Alright, we'll turn to the timetable. This is our special midweek World of Trains, ladies and gentlemen, and we're just a little bit under 1 hour into the stream. Thanks for joining us, and we are doing the brand new timetable today on the both 170 locomotives, and we're going to now break away from the 170 action and bring you a high-speed run. Ladies and gentlemen, 17 hours 56. We hope you do enjoy. We're going to do this one in a bit of light cloud. Here we go. You're on Midweek World of Trains, episode 223, on this 30th of July 2025. Our final July live stream of for us here at Australia Worldwide Entertainment. It's been another great month. Alright, let's get this up and going. On the XPT again. What the f is going on here? Well, this is a weird one. One there, one there. I got slap one there. Okay. Gonna have a couple like that. And what the hell? Class 47 on the other end of it. Oh, that's sick. Now this is a weird combination. And I want to get in here because what I want to do is I want to get these marker lights on. Oh shit. There we go. Don't worry, doesn't matter. I want to put the reds on, but anyway, all good. Shit. Now I've got to actually get out of it because it's not put me in the right one. Stop is allocated. Okay. Wait for the air brake pipe to go up to 5. We're just waiting for the bar to drop down. And we should be right. Give that 4 notches. Yes, I'm just going to go up here and just will let flow. Oh, here goes. Okay, hang on, I'm just going to get under here like this, go up the staircase and smack my head on the top. This is a pretty interesting combination, actually. Yeah, we haven't had anything like this before, so it's quite unique, actually. 47 on the other end. Yeah, this thing shall not have any problems going up this hill. This is a weapon. This is a weapon. The HST, as they are retired on the British Railways, obviously they're probably, you know, they've got a couple, you know, heritage ones of what, you know, for special events and whatnot. Yeah, we know for a fact that these are retired, and the XPTs here in Australia are based off the British HSTs, and they're going to be soon to be retired as well. So I'm pretty sure the Crazy Aussie will keep us informed on that one when that happens. No ways, Rodney. Coming down with the Prayers Club paint job I got there. That's East Midlands Bank livery, that one. Yeah. Yeah, I think this has got a special speed limit for this loco because it was 90 back there, wasn't it? We're only allowed to do 60. So, yeah, there must be a reason behind that because it is a special combo that we got on here. I think it's unique. It's actually cool. I thought it'd be a straight up HS run, you know. We got to stop as indicated, so where's that? Oh, okay, yep. So I'd say that this loco is going to keep going forward, and that's the reason why we can't go any further. Yeah, Doncaster works. Yeah, that's correct. Went through there as well. Yeah, I was originally going to do the standard 2 hours for this today, but I thought, you know, this being the final DLC I'm purchasing for Train Sim World 5, I thought for the Train Sim World 5 era, I thought I'll come in and do a special, because yeah, we're not going to be doing a special live stream until our Train Sim World 5 top 5 countdown. A few days before the release of Train Sim World 6. So that's going to be a big live stream, folks. So last year was almost 5 hours. So we're looking at around that again. You know, so it's going to be yeah, pretty special live stream. And that particular live stream, folks, we will be live from 6 p.m. Australian Eastern Time. Actually, by then, are we in summertime by that time? No, we're not. We're still in standard time. So we will be live at 6 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So it'll be 9 a.m. UK and 10 a.m. Central Europe and 4 a.m. Eastern States of USA. So if you're in the USA, there'll be a full replay for you guys. But it is going to be a long live stream. So you guys can, you know, hop in later on through the stream, and obviously we're going to keep you guys informed what the top 5 was anyway throughout the stream, what we've done so far, so we keep you guys informed of what, you know. But do join us for that one, as you will see us crown and join our legendary Australia Worldwide Entertainment Train Sim World Hall of Fame as the best of the best. What route is going to join the likes of the Hemstrucker Ranru as the best route of the Train Sim World 1 era? What is going to join the Brighton Main Line as the best route of Train Sim World 2? What is going to join the Lincoln Run Strucker as the best route of the Train Sim World 3 era? That's the left right. And what is going to join the London Overground Suffragette line, aka the Goblin line, as the best route of Train Sim World 4? What is going to be the best route of Train Sim World 5? And join those 4 legendary routes. Okay, so that's signals before we get there. Okay, it might turn red. It might turn yellow. Find out. So this is the 5E23 St Phillips Marsh to Doncaster Works as part of the brand new 170 timetable. So it's not just the 323s we're doing today. It's obviously that's the name of the special live stream, but we are covering other stuff on here as well as part of the new timetable. And yeah, there's definitely differences in this timetable to the mod timetable. So I thought it was just a copy and paste, but it's actually not. Very similar, but definitely a difference. And as predicted, that's gone yellow, so shall be right going in. Do note I am playing on PC Steam, folks, with DX12 and custom engine settings and custom Nivea control panel settings. And yeah, I had an issue with the West Coast mainline enhancement pack, folks. Last night I actually didn't have the pack installed correctly, so it actually wasn't installed, but I corrected that earlier today. I think I might have some issues actually regarding this one as well. I think there might be installed incorrectly, but I'll double check that later on anyway, but it's no big loss anyway. Alright, there we go. So that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that little run with the HST. And we are now going to give it some GST. No. Right, this is Midweek World Trains, episode 223. And we've just done that one there. Class 350 action now, ladies and gentlemen. We shall do some of this. And what is it? 9-minute services. It's all 9-minute services, isn't it? So Aston to Birmingham New Street. Let's fire her up. Enjoy this one. Bit of light rain. It's raining outside as I speak to you right now, actually, here in Sydney. It's supposed to be a big storm building up toward. It's supposed to spread out towards the sea, actually, but it's supposed to be a mega storm. Apparently building up out sea, like an ultra low, or like a super low. Yeah, I've got it. Sweet. Okay, let's get those wipers on. So I'll get those on. Get our driver ID 555669. And number 6907. Accept. Lighting on. Interior lights on. Done. Done. Shall close this door. And those daylights on. Hey. Shall close those doors and get ready for departure. Don't forget we have the sound mod also for the 350. On the corner of the pub here. So as we are heading into Birmingham New Street, folks, we will take the 170 cross country after this and go down to from Birmingham New Street and continue also in the light rain. Let's jump on the other one and put the wipers on there. Should be wipers here somewhere. How do I get them wipers on? I can't remember what button it is. Is there a... Oh, bloody hell. Fucking cunt. I bloody put it on the fucking screen. Yeah, because now it's going to play up. I don't know how to get those other wipers on, so unfortunately I can't do nothing with that side of it. It just doesn't look right. It just looks like it's... Anyway. Yeah, I can't get those other wipers on. I don't know how... Where the button was, actually. Actually, the GSM's not on, eh? Okay, that is now. You see the, there goes the Palomino down the West Coast main line. Heading back to Euston. Go through the Rugby, Birmingham International Airport. When you see that train in front, you're thinking, holy crap, I'm going to run into that. No, we're not. We're swinging. There we go. I think that Class 170 was heading back down towards the West Coast main line too. Let's break it off there. No, I'll definitely have the enhancement pack on because there's the plant billboard and everything, so that's all part of that pack. So yeah, no, I've got it installed. I think it's the old one that I've seen. It had the pillars. What the hell? I don't know what happened then, folks. For some reason, my screen went weird. Apologies. Got some weird things happening tonight. I wouldn't be surprised within the next week or couple of weeks that I may turn around and say to you guys we might be out of commission for a while. So yeah, the PC's starting to freaking wear about to go on me, I reckon. And I can't afford a PC at the moment. It's going to take me months to get another PC if that happens. That means I won't be doing nothing for the channel at all. wouldn't even be able to do truck spotting because, yeah, just wouldn't have anything to post it up on. Alright, here we are at Birmingham New Street. We might as well turn off those wipers now. Alright, there we have our 350 run there. Very good. So cool to do a 350 run on here. I swear, this has always been my dream, like to come into here with the Paddleino and everything on Train Sim World, you know, because yeah, I definitely will be doing the Paddleino one before we go off tonight. Don't worry about that, because yeah, I've always wanted to get the Paddleino out of Birmingham or into Birmingham New Street in Train Sim World. You know me, a fair while ago now, I said I would love to go to Euston to Birmingham like Train Sim Classic, but then as I started getting more into it, like started understanding more and more about it and that, and it wasn't, you know, it was getting to the point where I knew it wasn't going to get Unreal Engine 5 and all this stuff. I thought there's no chance. Surely it's going to go as far as Rugby. And then when it leaked and it was going to Milton Keynes, I'm like, what the hell are they doing? It's not really giving the Paddleino a real decent, like it's giving it a bit of a stretch, but not a full decent stretch. So I would have loved to have seen it go to Rugby. Then everybody probably would have been on the forum saying, oh, where's the Northampton Loop and all this stuff, you know? So, so yeah, I would have loved to have seen it go to Rugby anyway. Anyway, it is what it is. Let's return to the timetable. And you're on our 223rd edition of Midweek World of Trains. Thanks for joining us, folks. It's a pleasure. My name is the Aussie Don. Train Sim World loading screen contest winner on week 16 in 2023. I won Deutsche Bahn week with my photo looking over the Lincoln Runstrucker at the Comlenz station. So, yeah. All right. Let's head back to the Class 170, and we're going to take the Cross City. I took the 5 earlier today. I'm going to take the 6 here tonight. So we're going to go from Birmingham New Street, 12:28. Actually, we'll do a morning service. Bronze Grove to Birmingham. Birmingham New Street. Yeah, 8:28 a.m. We'll do that one. And we shall do this on a bit of light rain again. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Your midweek world of trains. Just a reminder, folks, we are live streaming next week's lineup for Train Sim World. Will be on Monday. Now, I posted it up earlier today, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I jumped on it real quick this time. So it's already posted up. our 138th episode of All Aboard Live. And it is up on our YouTube channel now. We'll be live on Monday from 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. South Australian Northern Territory, 6 p.m. Western Australia, 10 p.m. New Zealand, 7 p.m. Japan, 11 a.m. UK, 12 p.m. Central Europe, 6 a.m. Eastern States of the United States, 5 a.m. Texas, 4 a.m. Mexico City, and 3 a.m. West Coast USA, 3 a.m. British Columbia, Canada, and 6 a.m. Toronto, Canada. Full replay will be provided if you can't join us live and added to our Train Sim World Pass live streams playlist. Now, I started on this side earlier today, so we're actually starting off on this side this time around. So actually, I didn't realise that, and I actually put the doors on the same way I thought I thought I was going to be. And this is, where the fuck are the passengers? Okay, empty. Okay. Typical dovetail. It's nice inside though. Oh, there they are. And there goes a 323 with the old London Midland City design. Look at that, that's the old one. That's the old Train Sim Classic design. I love that paint job actually. Like the orange one's just as nice, but yeah, seeing the orange and then you see the maroon and then you see that, it's just like, wow, yeah, it's really cool when it's all mixed together. And you put a northern next to that, it'll be even cooler. And then you got the Avanti West Coast over there. It's just like, wow, yes. You wonder why you're a rail fan. I love all the different schemes, livery schemes and that. I'm just, you know, I'm a designer. That's what I'm all about. You know, I do skins for American Truck Simulator, real companies and brands. So I'm all about the pinstripes and the, you know, the detailing and all that stuff. So. I've always loved bright colours and lights a little bright and that. If you see my Christmas display back in the days, folks, here in Sydney, you would know what I mean. My Christmas display prior to COVID was voted in the top 10 best Christmas displays in the Sydney region 5 years running. And in 2019 at Christmas, my display was that good. It actually made the local paper's front cover. And yeah, I used to have a replica of Sydney Harbour Bridge and lighten up and everything like it was New Year's Eve. And I had lights, you know, down the bottom, so it was like a waterfall. On the pylons, on the sides. I even had effects like it looked like fireworks going off it. I had music and all. On that final year I had music. But yeah, it was mind-blowing. So much fun it was. Not knowing at the time we bloody had COVID going on. Well, we all didn't know back then, didn't we? It was like a few months after that. That's when the shit hit the fan. It's a bit different as well as the design that I had last night on the stream. This paint job. Yeah, a little bit different than the modern timetable edition of the cross country. It's definitely a different design paint job. Like, this is legit. So yeah, officially now in Train Sim World, which is great to see. I've always been a big fan of the cross country trains liveries. Man, I'd love to see a Voyager one day in Train Sim World, but I'd love to see the cross country design Voyager. That'd be so. As much as I want to see the Venti West Coast, of course, but yeah. 220, 221, 222, you know, all the same. Just a Voyager. Beautiful train. So would love to see it in Train Sim. Well, obviously I want to see the Class 90 and 89 weapon of a train in a city swallow. And the legend. I'm such a massive fan of this train on Train Sim Classic. The APT in a city, one of the first tilted mechanism trains in the world. Yeah. One of Britain's first high-speed trains, and absolute beast to drive on Train Sim Classic, and such a must for Train Sim World. Just Trains have to do that, to be honest. I'd love to see Just Trains do that as a DLC, logo DLC. And Grim is here, Grim770. Welcome aboard. We're approaching university. Change here for, or not change here, sorry. A line here for the University of Birmingham and the Birmingham Hospital. I know it's got something to do with the Royal. I know it's named after the Royals. Is it Queen Elizabeth? The hospital. I think it's Queen Elizabeth, or was it Queen Margaret, or something like that. I do remember it when this route was released. I had all that information with me, but obviously I know this route from Train Sim Classic. But oh man, I was jumping up and down for joy when this was announced officially for Train Sim World. I'm like, yes, we're getting one that I love on Train Sim Classic. I was like, oh, are we going to get the flickering issue at the bendy station like we do in Train Sim Classic? When I seen it wasn't there, I was like, yes, finally we got a decent station. It's not flickering. Yeah, so there will be an uploaded video of this loco tomorrow. I've got the /5. So we've got the /6 on this train, on this one now. Now, what's the differences between 5 and 6? I don't know. I really don't know. I think maybe the 5 is the double, and then, because yeah, there was a double stack earlier, and then this one's just the standard. Just one, just a normal stack. So normal 3 car, where the other one's a 6 car. that might be the difference. Nothing inside of it is different, except for the I think the poles are the same, aren't they, for these? But inside the passenger area is different, and it looks like we've got a dead person on the side there as well. It does look like somebody's just dropped their guts on the floor. It's like, hang on. Yeah, somebody just dropped their guts on the floor. It's like, I don't know what that black part is. It's got to be blood or something, but it looks like somebody's just playing with oil. That's how to do the first aid, of course. Something I did have was my first aid course and all that when I used to work in the factory years and years ago. It was obviously all part of, you know, having to work in the factory. You know, we had first aid officers on standby in the factory, and yeah, I decided to get my first aid when I first started and everything, because I had intentions to. I always, I've been a boss when it comes to things. You only have to normally show me something once and that's it. You don't have to show me again. But when it comes to train sim, well, it's a little bit different. Sometimes I think I know it, and then all of a sudden it's like I haven't done this one for a while and I've totally forgotten. Hang on, I've got to go and find out. I've got to do an introduction. Even though I've got a whole bunch of them on my playlists. Yeah. This one didn't bother me. This was easy. I needed 170. It's just a basic. DMUs, EMUs, right up my alley. 45 coming up. Oh, don't start yawning now, Oz. I'm still hour and 20 to go. I was up earlier than what I have been the last few days today, actually. It's because I knew I had a big day. So I had to start doing videos for the weekend's videos, which all kick off tomorrow now, because, the weekend wave is actually starts on Thursdays now because of the Rugby League 26 game play I'm doing. So, yep, we've got that again tomorrow, an hour before kick-off, or half an hour before kick-off, I think it is. But yeah, we've got Rugby League 26 action tomorrow with round 22 of the NRL Telstra Premiership, ladies and gentlemen, for you Rugby League fans out there. So we're premiering a 1080p ultra wide and 4K ultra wide after premiere of all our Rugby League action this weekend on our channel. We bring to you tomorrow the live from Combank Stadium in Parramatta. We got the Parramatta Eels taking on the Melbourne Storm. We're playing as the Melbourne Storm in the game, and Rugby League 26 on PC Steam. And yep, that will premiere tomorrow on the channel. And then on Friday, we got the 2 Friday night footy games, and the mighty Brisbane Broncos, my team, Chris's team here on the chat, they're taking on the South Sydney Rabbitohs, which is a danger game for the Broncos, to be honest, because even though South might be down at the bottom of the ladder, we always know that South's come out firing against the Bronx. So, and South's record is pretty okay at Suncorp too. So, yeah, this is a danger game. And it's crunch time for the Broncos. They really technically need to start they need to win a fair lot of the games to have any chance of top 4. Pretty much all of them, to be honest, because of Penrith and the others breathing down their necks. But and also, to make finals. So we need to win this game. These are the type of games that are danger games where you expect to win, but Souths, they're not as bad as even though they're down the bottom of the ladder. I still rate them. I don't, they're definitely better on paper than, say, West Tigers and Titans. But that's saying as well, Titans have got some not bad players, actually. I don't see them winning this weekend because obviously they're playing Penrith. I don't see Penrith losing this weekend. I'll be quite surprised if Titans put the sword on Penrith. I'll be I'll be happy about that if they did. But yeah, if we won and then Titans won against Penrith, I'll be cheering. But that being said, also I wouldn't be. The Warriors need to lose then, but we have got the Warriors game as well. I think that's Friday as well on our channel. Had the P's for the pass. A pass for the Broncos. You forgot to put the O in then, Chris. I know what you said anyway. Bronx Nation. Hang on, I think I've done a truck company from there before on American Truck Simulator. Pretty sure I have. I know where you're talking about. I definitely have known that. I've heard of that town before. Pickleball King. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, so yeah, Melbourne Storm and Parramatta tomorrow, Rugby League 26, premiering just before the official kickoff of the game. So we'll be doing that all weekend. We'll be doing the gameplay just before kickoffs of the actual games. We'll have all the action here on the channel, so on the Rugby League video game. So it's going to be awesome. We're looking forward to it. Yeah, this week's lineup though is definitely has definitely approved. The game of Rugby League 26. I actually, for the first time today, actually got 5 big hits in one game. It was quite cool. Got a trophy for that actually, or achievement they call it on Steam. I'm not all for that anyway. I don't do it for the trophies or anything. Just a fan of the game. Yeah, I knew where you're talking about because I know there's one in Canada as well. Welcome aboard to the stream, King. King, meet the Don. Welcome aboard. Right, we are 2.9 miles. I don't know what's going on back there, actually. Did you all see that back there? Look at this. Look at this. What the hell's going on here? Yes, we've got a bit of the track missing. Yeah, a bit of a slap. And then it happens down here, too, a little bit. Yeah, just here. It's also happening just here. Look at that. I don't know if that's a bug or... It probably is. No, in Dovetail, it probably is. Ah, you're most welcome, buddy. Right, so we are 2.1s away from this one. Yeah, so this weekend on the channel we'll have all the Rugby League gameplay premiering. We'll have a couple more American Truck Simulator videos as well with my latest skin combos. There'll be another Freight Shaker John Ruder trip as well. So one of the skins I ended up doing first Fleet Heritage the company First Fleet Heritage on the freight liner. Frank Peru, the SD, and we've got the freighter T-liner B double for that. So that'll be happening, and also I've got another great skin lined up. Maloney Transport, which is a company I actually seen recently on my truck spotting trip to the M2 motorway up at North Rocks, which is actually on that video, full-length truck spotting video. It's not actually that design, it's actually a design, another design of theirs that I actually seen a photo reference of. So yeah, I've done that one. They're the only skins I've got currently built, but then I've got to build other skins as well because I've got to set up for Sunday's American Truck Simulator live stream, which will be our next live stream, and that'll be this Sunday. And then we're live with All Aboard live on Monday with Train Sim World 5, and then Tuesday back on American Truck Simulator, episode 4 of Tuesday Night Trucking Along. And then next Wednesday we're back live again for Midweek World of Trains, episode 224. Back at the normal regular starting time of 8 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time. That's Queensland, New South Wales, ACT, Victoria and Tasmania. Same times I gave you just then, also for Sunday's American Truck Simulator live stream, also for Monday, also for Tuesday and Wednesday next week. So today's live stream is the final special live stream until our top 5 countdown for Train Sim World 5 at the end of Train Sim World 5's existence. On the special midweek World of Trains top 5 countdown special we'll be doing just before we lead into Train Sim World 6. And then we'll do it all again 12 months later when we're leading into Train Sim World 7. Too obvious. Too obvious. Right. Let's return to the... we've been kicking ass tonight. We've been platinum all over the place here, which was pretty interesting. But, you know me, I've never been, fascinated about the points system and any of that stuff. Anyway, level 1074, Jesus Christ. I would have been way higher if I had the transfer, if we could transfer from Train Sim World 1 to Train Sim World 2, but we didn't have the transfer thing back those days. So yeah, it was a complete different ball game. And also we had the massive Unreal Engine upgrade from Train Sim World 1 to Train Sim World 2, and then we had another slight upgrade from 423 to 426 when we moved from Train Sim World 2 into Train Sim World 2 Rush Hour, which was the second year of Train Sim World 2 era. But like I said to you guys, we haven't had an Unreal Engine upgrade since Train Sim World 2 Rush Hour. So basically, it's been the same game since Train Sim World 2 Rush Hour. It's just it's a marketing strategy that they release a so-called new version every year and just call it a different number. It's like Train Sim Classic. Every year they had it, like it was 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, so on, until it became Train Sim Classic. And then all of a sudden they decided to bring the bloody year back and then call it Train Sim Classic 2024. And then all of a sudden, here a few months ago, they announced that it was going to go back to just calling it Train Sim Classic. And I thought, oh, well, surely within the next month, we're going to be moving in. It's going to be changed back to Train Sim Classic. And it still hasn't been released. Like, I don't know what's going on with that, actually. So you're still in the 2024 so-called number of the game. Anyway, it's the same shit. It's just, yeah. Like I said, it's a marketing strategy that they seem to think it works. Right. And it does work because we're all suckers. 390, let's go. Let's do it. It's only 6 minutes, but anyway, it is what it is. I wish it was bigger, but it's actually coming off a different way, I think. Anyway, let's roll. Let's do it. Right. Don't forget that poll vote, folks. We have going on the channel. I will stop it when we go to the black screen at the end of the stream, and I will continue to talk and give you guys the final percentage because I normally don't. I always forget about it. But I will talk to you guys about that at the end. And yeah, if I do forget, just let me know before. Just comment on the chat. Let me know. Say, don't forget the pole vote, Aussie. Yes, I know. All good. Right, let's get into it. 5B16. Excuse me, I need to mute for a second. I'm going to let one rip. Oh, there we go. All right. That one was baked beans and toast, I'll tell you right now. Right. Aussie, you need to go EF for 4. Boost mode. TPWS and AWS operational. Right. My baby's come back. Here we go. Sound mod as course, sound modded. You betcha. I'm such a massive fan of this train, folks. You know how much I adore the Palomino. Yeah, this will be my dream to go on one of these in reality. The ICE, the Palomino, like, you know me, I love to win the lotto, and we have so much money where I can just go on a world rail tour and go around the world and truck spot as well, and go on all these amazing trips, document it, do documentaries on the YouTube channel, and just become a full rail tour and truck spotter. And just give you guys so much incredible videos. You know me, I like doing some videos from time to time of thunderstorms as well and stuff. So if we can, you know me, I hate them when they're next to me, but when they're far away, I can obviously document them. So there will be some interesting videos, I'll tell you right now, if any of that ever happened in my life, which, knowing my life, it probably won't. It probably happen in my next life when I become a multi-millionaire. I'm probably a different Nash. Know me. Come back to robot. Hello, my name is Aussie Don. Get down. Give me your money. I'm joking. I'm so Van Diesel at the moment. I'm just like speeding. What was that back there? I told you not to race a car like that. You gotta go slower than that. Right. Downhill, Oz. You got to make sure. HS2 on the side there. Cannon Street getting built. I think the pylons are actually starting to get put in, actually. I did hear something about the actual station was going to start getting built here within the next few months. So yeah, it is starting to get very interesting around Birmingham. But there's a lot of the project that's actually like all up. It's just a matter of just polishing it all up. But yeah, it's been such a great project that I've been following now for a few years now. It's so cool. Actually, I've got to find out what's happening with the California high-speed project. That's one I haven't actually been seen about for a fair few months now. I really need to go and check and see how that's going and see if it's still getting done on that, because I know there was a full halt on it or something, and there's a little halt on the HS2 project too. But yeah, there's been obviously, you know, money blowout and all that. What project's not blown out by money these days? I'm just thinking seriously. Construction costs up, down, and you know, it's always up more so than down. Let's get that light on in here so you guys get a bit of light on the stream, so it's not too dark on you guys. As we're approaching central Birmingham, New Street. Grand Central. Oh man, I've always been wanting to drive one of these into into New Street in Train Sim World. When I seen this was happening, I'm like, oh, there better be. There's only one. Like seriously, I'm pissed off about it. There only being one, but I would have liked to have seen there be more of a bigger journey with it. But I can understand why. So I know this does run it like out of Euston. Where it's come from. Oh, it's come from the Oakley depot actually, this one. What do they call it? Birmingham International. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Oh, to Birmingham International. Well, that's the opposite way. Birmingham International is the airport station. That's the opposite way. Okay. That's weird. I think this pole's a little bit too close. This thing's way too close. What the hell? Let's return to free roam for a second. Look at this. Look at this. I just discovered this actually. That needs to be put in the slap and gut right here, for starters. And yeah, I'm just going to smack my train through it. Okay. Fascinating. Anyway, if you keep going forward, that's West Coast Main Line. As you can see, a Panalino is actually coming through there now. We've been down through there in the extension from ATS. Alan Thompson Simulations has the extension that goes down that way in Train Sim Classic, and we have footage of that on our channel. It's on our Train Simulator Classic playlist. I think that would have been around pandemic time or just after it. Because it's a Palomino. You know, I know that bloody shape off by heart. It is right there. Right, let's go back to the main menu. Alright. 2 hours down, and we have one to go, ladies and gentlemen. It is our special 3-hour blockbuster, Midweek World of Trains, episode 223, and we're doing the new timetable and the 170 action. And if you are just joining us, my name is the Aussie Don, 2023 Train Sim World loading screen contest winner, and I won week 16 Deutsche Bahn week. And I also won Train Simulator Classics contest in 2023. I won week 6 with Landmarks week, week 26 with Sunrise week. So 3-time Dovetail Games Community Screenshot Contest winner. Ah, man, that was a lot to say. Let's continue our Birmingham Cross City action. I'll do the 6th variant of this one now. Service. All right, so let's now do it in a thunderstorm. Apparently you get XP points or something for this Top Fans thing now. I really think it was a spamming thing. When I seen it, I thought, oh, this is going to cause spam. And I hate spam. So, yeah, I'm allergic to spam in real life, actually. So, but, here we go again. Jesus Christ. I keep clicking this bloody button. I'm so sorry, folks. Because it is rainy, very wet, I'm going to put it on fast. Gotta put the night lights on because it is wet. I need to put that on there. Heat. So the mister. Is there got a demister on this one? Should be right. Oh, there's a red flag up there. Oh. I wish we had the options for that. That's why I said to you guys, I hope one of the modes is like a co-op mode for Train Sim World 6 where I could get somebody else into the live stream like from time to time, and they can be a guard, or I can be the driver, or vice versa. We'll take turns, you know. On one trip you can be the driver, I can be the guard, and so on and so on. I reckon that'd be cool. That'd be really, really cool. I reckon it'll drive the community more. But then again, it'll also drive new bugs that we haven't had before. There's always a way to try to bring new bugs into Train Sim World and drive ours even more insane. She's a fun to rerun today. Being on the railways when there's a thunderstorm in real life is not a fun place to be, folks. I didn't tell you right now. It's probably somewhere where you want to avoid, because the chances of lightning hitting the electrics is very high. And I've seen videos where people have captured them too when it's actually hit them. It's not a pretty sight. Someone that has had close calls with lightning, and yeah, I know where they're coming from when they got them. Yeah, you're out. They got the Birmingham New Street signal box over there. It's just easier to do it that way. I notice there's a bit of a hard, like you got to actually press the button down for it to actually move around. It seems to be one of those stuck ones that a mod really needs to fix. It's raining on me tonight, raining on me. It's raining on me. Raining on me tonight, raining on me. Raining on a clip, making it split. Oh, sorry, I'm rapping. I do raps on spare time. Go through 5 ways. Oh man. Shouldn't be yawning. I've still got to go into edit up my truck spotting video. I've got to post that overnight. I've got to post a couple more rugby leagues overnight. And then first thing tomorrow morning, I've got to get up and I've got to start doing my American Truck Simulator content. And I've got to finish off my rugby league round 22 action, post all that up. So that's what I'll be posting up tomorrow night. Will be my American Truck Simulator content, rugby league content. I'll got to try to post some up through the daytime too, so I don't have too much over. So I don't want to end up in a situation where I wake up the next morning again on Friday and have to freaking leave the PC on and set a time for it to shut down and, you know, leave it on while I've gone away from the studio. I don't want to be doing that. So I had to do that last weekend. Oh, goddamn. I must have twisted myself the wrong way then. I just got a massive stabbing pain on the side of my... Oh, man. Oh, that's not nice. Oh, man. Gotta hate those ones. There's a yellow button near the window. That's a foot warmer. Where to look, Chris, sorry. Oh, yep. Cool. Now that's very, very cool. But I don't think that'll actually come in handy, actually, because this is actually set in the month of July. In the UK, it's bloody summer. It's actually probably not going to work. But yeah, being wet, maybe. Yeah, I'll just say, oh, my feet are wet. I need to need a foot dryer. Yeah, what happened to the days when we had thunderstorms and there was freaking lightning and shit in the game? There's like jack shit now, is there? There's nothing at all. That didn't last long, actually, that feature. I used to love that when Train Sim World 3 was at first release. It used to be so cool, especially when we experienced the lightning right next to the tracks. That was really cool. The first time I experienced that was on the Peninsula Corridor, actually, which we are losing moving forward. So, not a big loss for me. The only thing that I'm disappointed about the Carl Train stuff going away is the Baby Bullet. I'm such a fan of the Baby Bullet train, but yeah, it's the route itself, never really been a big fan of. So something we probably might have to do before we say sayonara to it actually is the Peninsula Corridor. We'll give it one more last run, and it's just like the V-sets, you know, in real life here in Sydney. They're saying sayonara, you know, on the Western Main Line. Crazy Aussie Adventure that was on earlier on the stream was saying that they're planning to have the D-sets replacing the V-sets in October. So that's my birthday month. Cadbury Factory Station we went past. Yeah, up on the right. That's it's bloody hell. Fucking hell. You maybe just fucking press a button again. Sorry. Yeah, it's just there. I've been having problems with bloody pressing buttons tonight. I just clicked on my other screen accidentally. Drone now in drone cam, ladies and gentlemen. Special camera there is part of the custom engine settings that I have. right. Okay, get it for a second there. It's a freaking bloody gravy I had on the bloody baked dinner. What the fuck happened then? Did I just get sputtered? I just got a full spud. Don't know why I got spotted then. First spot I've had all night. It works out good because yeah, 2.5 hours into a stream almost, and not getting spots. Pretty good. V26, we are doing Birmingham New Street to Hereford. Obviously, it's not going that far, but in the game, but that's where it is going to in reality. Blue thing was flapping around just there, and I like accidentally pressed a button. That's what happened. Signal down here. Just thinking why. I can only think that there's a train coming over. That's why. Yeah, there is. Yeah, there's a train up there from that's come from the other way. Another one of the old designed London's Midland City liveries there on the 323. Sorry about the going, folks. I've been up long hours. Long hours. Woke up with a bit of a headache this morning actually, and I suffer with the migraines, so yeah, I've still got a bit of a headache actually now, but this battle on. I think this is the first time we've actually done a full-blown live stream with just Birmingham Cross City since the launch of Birmingham Cross City. So, yeah, this is the most gameplay we've done on this route for quite a while. And I've always been a fan of the Birmingham Cross City, so I've just always been wanting shorter services, and now we have. You know, when we got the mod, it was too short. Yeah, 8 minutes. So I was like, nah, surely they got to be more than that. And they are, so. I like it. It's alright, you know. But I think that they really should have given us some updates to this route. A lot of, some people were saying as well about that, and I agree. I think we should have got the updated track rendering, the shadow, like the track shadows and all that, and brought it up to standard, and a few of the other stuff. But you know, it is what it is. And here we are at Bromsgrove. There we have that one. Lovely, doubly. Alright, let's return back to the timetable. This is Midweek World of Trains, episode 223. Thanks for joining us. This is our Class 170 DLC timetable for the Birmingham, for the Cross City, Birmingham Cross City. Right. All right, so we've done a fair few things here tonight. It's been absolutely damn doozy. Definitely not doing the 37 because, yeah, they're like hour services. And the 323s, I do believe, are also the same. So they're all hour services. But the good thing about this one now, actually, is the Centros actually have some pretty decent timetables now. There's a pretty decent timetable for the Centros now, which is quite cool. So yeah, that's one good thing, that we sort of have more options now with the Centro. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. I like that. So anyway, let's now do some more action, ladies and gentlemen, as we now do a trip from Birmingham New Street. Bromsgrove to Birmingham New Street. We're going to do a night trip, ladies and gentlemen. So night trip now. Now we're going to do the 21 hours 28 service, and it's just going to be under 3 hours. We might be able to get a nice little maybe 10-minute one to finish it off. We'll soon find out. Even if it's not this route, we'll try to get something in there to feed just to cap off the stream. All right, let's get it up and running. First night trip for the evening, and yeah, I thought I'll save the night one for the end. So yeah, here we go. The first night trip with the 170. It's a cross country. 1N85 Cardiff Central to Birmingham New Street. 21 hours. All right. Oh wow, got some nice brightness in here. Actually, I quite like that. It's actually cool. It's like a little bit of a sort of a blue color, actually. Right. God, the daylights were pretty bright then, weren't they? Testing. Black box. 1, 2, 3. And we'll turn those lights off now. Yeah, with my custom engine settings as well, folks, there is some differences with the skybox and whatnot. And where's the lights for this train? That's got cement containers. Stand clear from the closing doors. So we got the ballast mod as well. It changes the colouring of the floors of the railways as well to make them more legit. The UK ballast and also this route's mod as well. So lots of goodies, lots of great mods. G'day William, how you going? Welcome aboard. It is night time here in Australia. 21 hours 34 currently. Yeah, sort of are bluish. They sort of are a bluish colour. There's a rave going on. Sorry, I have to get that go. So I was playing it. There's Homer Simpson. Bed goes, switch goes up, switch goes down, switch goes up. This has been lots of fun tonight. I've really enjoyed this stream. We'll save the night trip for last. Yeah, a bit of a struggle up this hill. Doesn't matter if you sandbag it or not, you know. Doesn't do anything. It's just the DMU is, yeah, it's not a train that really, I knew this would be the case anyway. Going up this hill with coming up with this release, I'm like, oh, this thing's gonna struggle up the hill from Bromsgrove if they end up doing the timetable from Bromsgrove, or vice versa. It's not so bad, but going up from Bromsgrove to New Street, I thought, it's gonna struggle in the first part, and then it'll pick up as we get up to the top, which is the case. So. And I knew that anyway after doing the mod timetable trip yesterday on the live stream, so. By the way, I've downloaded the Class 170 leak mod as well. The mod that fixes up the lights that leak through. So that particular mod, the original ScotRail one, has been that mod has been updated to include the two new 170 logos as well. So yeah, the modder updated it to work with all three of them. I think that was Luca with that one. I think that's a Luca. Pretty sure that's a Luca mod with the patches, the leaking light. This thing's absolutely cool when it's up full speed though. It sounds so cool. Especially when another train goes flying past. Another one of these 170s goes flying past, so you hear it. Yung, yung. It sounds hectic. It sounds like a Formula 1 car flying past you. One of the old school Formula 1 ones. It sounds, you know? Like. I'm really enjoying this year's Formula 1 season. Obviously, the Aussies in front, which is awesome. But, you know, I'm a Max Verstappen fan. Unfortunately, next year Red Bull's going to be with Ford, so I won't be supporting Max anymore. Because if he stays with Red Bull, he's going to be with Ford, and I'm not going to be supporting Red Bull if they're going to Ford. I'm telling you right now. But for now, I support Max, and also Oscar, of course. I don't mind Lando Norris anyway. He's all right. We don't need the wipers on. It's not raining, mate. Or you just want to see them in the action. We'll get past this red signal up here. We'll fix this one up first, and we'll give it a whirl here in a second. There are quite hard to put on. You have to hold the button. There we go. So that's in slow, and then if you want to make it run faster, actually this one doesn't have it. And you hold the button again, make it go faster. Go. Don't forget, we'll have an uploaded video of the Cross City Country Designed 170 tomorrow, premiering at 5:15 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So that'll be in the afternoon our time. It'll be early hours of the morning UK time. So it'll be around 6 a.m., 5 a.m., something like that. But afterwards it'll be updated to 4K. And that'll be an ultra wide, folks. See, I play on an ultra wide monitor, a gaming monitor. And with Train Sim World, it plays okay in the standard 1440p because I changed the settings in the game, and I've just got the black lines on each side of my screen. But with American Truck Simulator, it's different. I have to put it into ultra wide to make it look right when it's live and uploaded videos and stuff. So yeah, with the uploaded videos for Train Sim World, it does it just looks better and ultra wide. So. It's got a red signal in front here. This is the same deal as the trip we did earlier. God, I wish somebody would do the update. They might put a big giant Cadbury logo on the side there so we lighten up at night. It looks so cool. Nice purple, bright LED Cadbury logo in the running. That would be so sick. You can put automatic uncoupling in your settings, Chris. If you're finding the coupling to struggle, if you're struggling with the coupling, you can you can put in automatic uncoupling, where you just click a button and it'll just uncouple it straight away. Usually it's the mouse with me. I just I've got it set like that, and I've had it set like that for a while, where I just click the mouse, and I think it's the right side. Right click the mouse and it uncouples it for doing any uncoupling stuff. But you know me, I don't like the shunting side of things, but sometimes you do timetable trips where at the end of it you have to uncouple or couple, you know. So yeah, it's just a but yeah, if you struggle, you just pen your camera outside, like up to here or something, and then just go into the middle of it, and as soon as it says uncouple, just click it. You'll hear it anyway. You know, have the sounds of uncoupling. But yeah, if you are struggling, just go to your settings, go to accessibility. I'm pretty sure it's accessibility. Hang on, I know it's one of these. I know it's one of these settings. General. I think it's in general. Is it general? I know it's one of these. I know that. I know it's in somewhere. It's not in there. Player assist. Yeah, there it is. In player assist and automatic coupling, just put it on. And automatic set junctions, all that stuff. Yeah. I knew it was in one of the settings there. It's been way too long where I've had to do any of that. Yeah, been a year. Usually when you start the game and that, you just put all the settings back in, and you know. See, for me, I'm taking over from this era, from this one. I'm taking over all the Nivea control panel settings. I'm taking over all the custom engine settings. I'm taking DX12, of course, and yeah. This is the best setup I've ever had in Train Sim World, ever. You know, this is the best settings I've ever had, and that's saying something, because I've had some pretty bad ones and I've had some pretty good ones over my course of time, with the different types of custom engine settings and all that I've done. But ever since I've actually done these settings and everything, and actually done things inside the Nivea control panel that are. It's just working so perfect now. I'm just, yeah. Even S-Bahn Frankfurt, you know, it's not flawless, but it's way better than what it was. But I'm not sure if also, you know, the recent optimization we've had with the game as well has also improved things. I'd probably say to you guys, yes, because a lot of people are saying the same thing. It's improved a lot. But yeah, it's I did start doing these settings around that time too, so we'll soon find out in the next era if it's still the same. I don't want to be really stuff arsing around too much again. If you've been on PC like I have with the game, we've been playing around with all different types of settings for years, you know, trying to find that sweet spot. I've tried God mode, I've done jet washers stuff, it just doesn't play ball. It just does not play ball. I haven't got a terrible PC. It's the i7 11700K. It's a 12V RAM 3060. And yeah, I've got the DDR4 64GB RAMs, and I'm playing the game now on the 4TB SSD. And the SSD is not a toy either. It's it's a proper, it's a critical pro range. So it's not a toy SSD.
An earlier problem with line-side equipment.
$3060 now. Oh yeah, fair enough. Like definitely, next PC will be i9 and top everything. Yeah. That's if I get to that stage. I prefer a card like Cameron that came on. He's not Cameron hasn't been on the stream tonight. G'day Cameron, if you're watching. But yeah, Cameron, he's pretty much given up on ATS, on American Truckers. I roughly know what he's rolling with. He's with his system. He wants to upgrade a PC, but he wants a car. So, like I said to him, I said, don't go on what I'm saying. I've got a lot of experience with computers and stuff. All right, I've dealt with computers ever since I was a kid. I first got into computers. It was actually I was specialised with Macintosh, Apple Macintosh computers. The first computers I played were black and white. Macintosh computers, floppy disks and all, I even played the Macintosh computer that used to have the black screen with the like the sort of yellowish green color. It's very old school. But yeah, I used to specialize with Macintosh computers growing up, and then got into the PCs like as well. And yeah, like I've been in simulation gaming ever since the original SimCity got released, and that was in 1989, 88, 89. That's what I fell in love with simulation video gaming. I specialized with city building. That was my specialty for simulation. I've always had that creative mind. If you've seen my American Truck Simulator skins and you've downloaded my skins and everything, you've always known that I've had the creative mind. So that's just me. I'm a very creative mind person. And if you have watched or you haven't watched my City Skylines content here on my YouTube channel, I built a city from scratch on the console, all the way up to every tile, and everything was just loaded up like crazy, and then started redeveloping off that. And I also got footage of the PC version where I've gone completely detailed with everything, and I've had amazing cities over time. Even constructed full like Westfield shopping centers in the city skylines and all, like done all kinds of things, like full car auto cities, car dealerships, and big cities with all skyscrapers and that. Each side, big massive river around it. Done tours of the cities with different items in the city, like all going around in the harbour. Yeah, some really cool footage of that if you're in the original City Skylines. I still think the Cities 1 is superior than 2. That's just me. I just was such a massive fan of Cities 1. I grew up flogging the shit out of SimCity 2000 also. I still remember the $500,000 password from this day, and after you put it in, it goes yay. I still know this from all these years, and I was a kid when that was happening. I still know it from this day. It's one thing my brain goes crazy, I have to write it down. I know it's a long word, and it says porn in one part of it. It's like 15 letters or something. The days when we used to have cheat codes. If you're old school gamer like me, and you know we had to have cheat codes and that, we used to have cheat codes where we had to press certain buttons for Grand Theft Auto, Vice City, GTA 3, like all back in the days. Oh man. Things have just like completely just changed. Like the gen these days will never know what it was like to seriously be in a really well, with video arcading, it's very hard now to come across a very cool video arcade. I know there was one in particular in Brisbane, but unfortunately recently it was gonna shut down. It was on a current affair actually. I remember watching it and that, but it had all the old school stuff in it, and I thought, oh man, this is what arcading used to be like. But yeah, arcade games like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat and that, when you had a group of people all around, just gathered around you, and you're just watching it and play, and you take turns and whatnot, and if you're good at certain games, and they just gather around and just watch you because you're that good, and that's how you used to get the chicks. Man, the pinball machines and the old school games like Pac-Man in the arcades, Space Invaders in the arcades, Gulligan in the arcades. Like, I played all these. Don't worry. Crazy Taxi in the arcades. Yes, that's when I used to get the people gathering around because I was just the king of that. Yeah, Sydney. Yeah, I hold all the records. That's one game I'm still waiting for. Bloody word. Yeah, you remember the cheat codes? Yeah, we used to have to write it down on a piece of paper, and we used to have it next to us. So that's how I used to have it. That was so cool. So cool. Yeah, I think we had to have a cheat code to get the hammer or something, and the big katana. The Japanese sword. I remember how we used to have to slice them with it and a little splat come off of it. Little bit of red. Oh man. Yeah, I think I got a feeling we might get the Miami train route actually for Train Sim World 6 launch. It makes a lot of sense because of it being Train Sim World 6. But yeah, with the last roadmap when he said great, and he said, oh, I hope I'm not giving too much away. That was just the obvious there, and then that the Great Western Express remastered is going to be the core route for Train Sim World 6. But I have a feeling also that they're giving that there's more to it that they haven't shown, that they haven't given us yet for that. Maybe they've extended the underground section that we're supposed to only get 3 stations of. Maybe they've given us more. Who knows? Or maybe they're going to Heath Road because of the license with Airbus now. Maybe they've gotten the license for Heath Road. So we'll soon find out. We'll watch that space. Anyway, we have finished exactly on 3 hours, ladies and gentlemen. So we are out of here. So that is it. Our final run for this week's midweek World of Trains. It has been a 3-hour special this week, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go back to the normal 2 hours next week, ladies and gentlemen. But do note we will be finishing around the same time as we have here today. As we started an hour earlier than normal here today. But do note, when we get to Train Sim World 6, we will actually be starting earlier because we are starting at a brand new time slot from Train Sim World 6 onwards. So our live streams are going to be starting at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Currently, it's Australian Eastern Standard. We are going into daylight saving, I think in October or something. But yeah, times will change again because obviously UK times, US times are going to change, and then our times have changed. And I think you guys changed just before our times change. It's just like a big flipper. It flips between like a couple hours difference eventually in the end. So yeah, it all works out. All right, so I'm going to be exiting the game because what I've got to do is I'm going to be going to the check the poll vote. Sorry, I've just gone back. I've just gone to my other bloody screen. I just got to go and check the poll vote and finish up on this one here tonight. And 64% of you guys have said yes. 5% of you are waiting till the launch. A launch is, let's end that now. End the poll vote. Thanks for everybody that voted. I appreciate that. And 22 votes in total. So there it is on the screen there, ladies and gentlemen. We have eventually 63% of you guys have said yes. You're going to be buying Train Sim World 6 at launch, even though you don't know what routes are coming yet. But obviously, I've said to you guys, Great Western Railway Remastered is basically technically one very... I'm confident it's going to be the core route for Train Sim World 6 launch, the UK one. The loco add-on for it, I think it's going to be a Voyager. I got it. Does the Voyager run on the Great Western? I don't know. I think it does. Because it does go to Cardiff eventually. So I'm pretty confident that Voyager might be there. Be the DLC, the add-on. For the German route, I did say to you guys, I think Stuttgart to all, which is Richie Rails said that, and I agree. And if not, it could be a Dutch route. I'd love to see a Dutch route. That'd be so cool. I want to see the high-speed train, the Dutch high-speed train. That's so cool. When I see anything, I'm like, yes. US route, I'm going to agree also with Richie Rails, and I reckon it'll be the Miami route, and I will have to see the Bright Line high-speed train. That's so damn cool. That'll be a great replacement for the Baby Bullet, actually, too. So that'll be something that'll be like, oh, we're losing the Baby Bullet, but we're getting this other high-speed train, a US high-speed train. That'll tie us down. That'll ease the pain. So I think, yes, we definitely need that. So, yeah, I agree with that. If not, I definitely want to see a freight route. There's so many options. I'm thinking Santa Fe-ish. I'm hoping it's not Arizona Divide because there'll be another desert bloody route and everybody will be like, again. So, yeah, I'm hoping... as much as Miami is basically just a strip, it's a strip, just another strip route, and there's a lot of stations. I think it'll be cool. If it's modernized like it's today, not Train Sim Classic standard. Yeah, I think it'll be really cool. So, yeah, I'd love to see that. But anyway, our poll vote eventually, 31% said no, 4% are waiting till bugs are fixed, and none of you guys are waiting for it to be on sale. Okay, well, that's all good. I say there would be people that wait for it to be on sale. But thanks for everyone for voting today, and that's it. We're out of here. I come from land down under. If you hear the thunder, you better run. You better take cover. We'll see you on Sunday, our next live stream for American Truck Simulator. That's our next live stream. We're live from 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. South Australian Northern Territory, 6 p.m. Western Australia, 10 p.m. New Zealand, 7 p.m. Japan, 11 a.m. UK, 12 p.m. Central Europe, 6 a.m. Eastern States USA, 5 a.m. Texas, 4 a.m. Mexico City, 3 a.m. West Coast USA, and in British Columbia, 3 a.m. and Toronto, Canada, 6 a.m. for American Truck Simulator, Sunday night lighting the highways. That's our next live stream. Train Sim World, same times I gave you just then on Monday with All Aboard Live. Same with Midweek World of Trains next week. And we are live with American Truck Simulator on Tuesday next week with Tuesday Night Trucking Along episode 4. Same times I gave you just then as well for all of the streams. Don't forget, over the weekend, starting tomorrow, we got our Round 22 Rugby League NRL Telstra Premiership Rugby League 26 gameplay here on our channel. All of the action will be there, even though some of them are not there yet. Don't worry, we've got it all covered. And this weekend, we have got every one of them. Don't worry, we've got all of it, ladies and gentlemen. And also, we have, for you guys, New Train Sim World content tomorrow on the uploaded video. And also, we've got new American Truck Simulator uploaded videos. Everything premiering at 1080p ultra wide, afterwards 4K ultra wide, and that's it. I come from land down under. If you hear the thunder, you better run. You better take cover. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.